Yo, what's good? Hope you're doing well. Got a quick question or questions to do. I don't know. I don't have my headphones with me, so hopefully the microphone is okay. I'll just go over this quickly. So we're just gonna be naming, these what are these even called? Like complex ions, kind of. So, yeah. I don't know. I got a midterm on Monday. I don't know. I have a 261 lab exam tomorrow, so I've been more focused on that. But anyways, so step one to doing this is to name the coordination complex. Which is just this part right here. Then step two, we want to write the ligands, I think that's how you call it, or just the parts on the inside, by alphabetical. So and for some reason these have like weird names, like water is aqua, like amine is amine with two M's or something like that. So I really am a bit lost on that part. Step three, write the metal and its charge at the end. And then if we have like a anion kind of thing at the end of it, like you know how it's like there's a cation and then plus anion. So all of these steps are for the cation here. Then the anion, we just have to write that in step 4. But it's honestly pretty simple. Well, that part's simple. So we'll start with part A. So we got COOH, H2O, 4, NH3, 2+. This is just annoying, man. Okay, so we'll just start by naming all of the ligands, which are not cobalt, because cobalt is the metal, that's what they're all attached to. So first we have OH. So this is going to be called hydroxo. We also have H2O, which is aqua. Then we have NH3, which is amine with 2 M's. I remember my prof just specifying that. It's 2 M's, man. You cannot have 1 M, it's 2 M's, otherwise you're going to be wrong. We'll also put the prefixes in front, but for like bidentate ligands, it's going to be different. With bis, tris, tetra, kiss, something like that. So, yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just cooked, bro. Okay, so we'll just start by putting these in alphabetical order. So, I hope you know the alphabet. If you know the alphabet, A is the first letter of the alphabet. Now, is Q or M the first letter? Well, L, M, N, O, P, Q. So M is going to be before that. So we're going to start with amine. So amine. So now how many H2Os do we have? We have 4. This is going to be tetra. Tetra, aqua. Basically, that's all. Tetra, aqua. I'm just going to write down the numbers so it's easier. Tetra, aqua, and then what's next? Amine. Wait, no, we already did that. Oh my god, I'm intrigued. Hydroxo. And then we have cobalt. We need to determine the charge of cobalt through Roman numerals. So there's just things to clarify. There's not going to be any spaces in between any of these names. Is there anything else I want to say? There was something like that was on the tip of my tongue and I low-key forgot now. Anyways, we need to find out the charge of this cobalt. So the overall charge is +2. Well, what is the charge of H2O? 0 minus 1. So with that, NH3 is going to be 0. So now cobalt, we'll say the charge is X, minus 1 equals 2. X equals 3. So cobalt charge is 3+. So if you write that down in Roman numerals, 1, 2, 3, boom. And this will be amine, tetra, aqua, hydroxo, cobalt 3, ion. because we don't have the second part of it. I'm pretty sure that's the reason why. But yeah, there you go. Pretty fun. It's a whole lot of gibberish, bro. Whole lot of gibberish. Sorry. Okay, part B. We still have cobalt, but we have a different thing in the middle. We have ONO. ONO. What does that mean? Well, I don't really know. We'll just go slowly. Okay, so here, because this it's not written as NO2, right? So when you write it as NO2, that implies that it's connected, like the NO2 is connected by the N. When you say ONO, that kind of implies that the thing like that like NO2 in the other context is connected by the oxygen atom rather than nitrogen atom, and this will cause it to be called nitrito. Yeah, it'll be called nitrito. Honestly, bro, like I don't know why we are doing all that, but that's just how we're doing it. So we got cobalt, we got nitrito, and it'll be like the same thing. It'll be like cyanoto or like I don't have any other examples in my mind right now, but like nitrito, cyanato. I don't have any other cyanato. I don't have any examples on the top of my mind right now, but we have 3 of these. And then we have, remember, amine with 2 M's. 3 of those. And then that's all we have. So let's write this out. What is the first like alphabet? Oh, that one thing I want to say is that we do not order on prefix. Alphabet by name. Alphabet by name. Yo, I'm praying the microphone isn't too loud when I'm tapping on it. That would be very bad. Bro, where are my headphones? Anyways, okay, so amine. What is the prefix for 3? Tri. Oh my god, I don't know how to spell. Amine. Nitrito. And then what's the charge of cobalt? No, what's the charge of this? So we got an overall charge of 0. 0 here. ONO2, believe that would be -1. So we have -1 times 3, so this has to be +3. So it'll be cobalt 3. But this is not an ion, this is like fully neutral, so no ion. Boom. Is it getting easier? Kind of. You just gotta remember these names, because I don't remember them, bro. I don't remember them. Okay, next part. So here we have oxalate. Oxalate. OX. But in this case, it's called oxalato. I don't know, like, exactly why. I think we just have to memorize this. Do I have these memorized? No, not yet. I will, though. Trust. Oxalato. 2 of them. And then we have aqua. 2 of those. And then we have iron, which we will get to in a bit. So, again, alphabetically, we have aqua, and then something you want to know is that we don't use the regular Bro, I got this question wrong on my quiz, but I don't know why. I said, like, it was a question, and it was like, yo, like, which of the following is the correct name? And then none of them had, because it was a bidentate ligand. So then I thought, yo, it has to be bis or dis or like bis, tris, tetrachis, whatever that nonsense, right? But then apparently you put di, and the reason you put di, I think I'm gonna email my prof because I actually don't know why, is because it's just like a grammar thing. Like, you don't want to have dioxalato. You have to have like something else. And in that example, I think I have it. Do I have it open on my thing right now? No, I don't. I just low-key, I might just rage quitted the website because I was so annoyed. But we have to use like different prefixes. So we're gonna use bis, tris, like 2, 3, tetrachus, and so on. So in this case, we have oxalato. This is a bidente. So we have to put bis with a bracket around the oxalato. I really don't know who made these rules, bro. They really just felt like freestyling. And then apparently, to make everything worse, you can't say iron. You have to say ferrate. And that's just something you have to memorize as well. There's more examples somewhere. See here, this is the bis, tris, tetrachus, pentachus, hexachus. Like, it just sounds so dumb. Okay, yeah, see? So we got iron ferrate, copper cuprate, lead plumbate, silver argentate, gold orate, because gold has aura, and then tin stanate. Am I memorizing those? No, bro. I don't think I'm going to be able to memorize those. But anyways, we live and move on. So we got a -1 charge here overall. Oxalate, I don't remember, 0. We know H2O for sure is going to be 0. So then, okay, oxalate, I'm pretty sure it's -2. So if we have -4, so -4x minus 4 equals -1. So x equals 3. Yeah, that makes sense. So here again, we'll have a charge of, of 3. There you go. Very cool. Okay, that's part C. Now let's move on to part D and get this over with. Ag2HGI4. Oh wait, this would be iron as well. My bad, I forgot about that. Wait, hold on. I believe this would be iron, but the answer key doesn't have iron, so that's a good question. I don't know why, but I believe that's going to be iron. But don't take my word for it, because I'm honestly still learning this stuff as well. Okay, so now we got Ag2HGI4. Well, we want to first name the coordination complex. So that's the HgI4 in the middle. So what do we have here? What is Hg? Is that mercury, I think? Yeah, I think so. So we have mercury. But we have the weird name. Mercury somewhere here. Oh yeah, this is what I mean, like cyanato, oxalato, hydroxyl, or nitrito. That's kind of cooked. But for this one, this is going to be mercurate. Mercurate. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. Wait, I feel like I wrote something there. All other neutral ligands keep their name. En is ethyl diamine. Name of anionic ligands end in O. Something else. Yeah, bro. I think you're just gonna have to trust me on this one, as I trusted my prof, and I do not understand why it's called mercurato. Mercurate. That's a good question. I do not know. We gotta figure that out later. Then we have I. This is gonna be iodo times 4, and then yeah. So we're just gonna name this. What goes L A B C L M N O P L H I J K L. Okay, iodo, tetra, iodo, mercurate. Now what's the charge? Well, oh wait, this is a bit of an issue here. We don't know the charge of it. Because isn't silver a polyatomic ion as well? That's a bit of an issue, bro. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do here is just assign a charge and just pray for the best. Because this is Ag2. Let's just say this. We'll just call this +1. So then overall this will be +2. So this will be overall -2, -4 plus 2 then. And I think we'll just call it, I think that works. That was like kind of like the method that my prof used. I still don't fully understand it, but I think the goal is just to put like the lowest number to like the one with 2 of them, and then just pray that it works. So that's what we're doing. Triiodomercurate 2. Oh my god, I keep forgetting to change. Boom. Ion? No, because we still have to write, or no, we have to still write silver. Okay, so this is the anion part, right? That's like the second part, so we gotta put the Ag, so we gotta put silver. And what was the charge of that? That was 1. And then we have a space tetramercuratine 2. Okay, yeah, that's, yeah, bro, yeah. I hope you got that. I do not fully get that, and I gotta study this. Studying will happen on the weekend, bro, because I really got, like, I want to lock in on OChem a bit. Honestly, I'm not too worried about OChem because I have a 97 in the lab right now, and my grade is like a 90 on the dot in the class, and I think class average is like 68%. And I'm 20% above average, and I think that's a pretty good area to stand. And yeah, I don't know, like I really don't know, but like not too worried about the organic chem lab exam, but I just want things to run smoothly, so I'm like not doubting myself and just build the confidence that I need for this chem 102 midterm, because I'm high key cooked for this, bro. I'm realizing as I'm recording these videos, I don't know what's going on with this. So Saturday, Sunday is going to be a generational lock-in. I gotta do a post lab as well. But that's going to be way later. That's way down the line, bro. After I finish this lab exam, it's just full focus on 102. And then we're chilling, bro. Then we're chilling until we got finals. We're almost done, bro. And then you know what's going to be happening? We're going to be locked in for the DAT, bro. Locked in for the DAT, bro. Yes. But yeah, that's all for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.